to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to get this half cut crease eye makeup. I chucked on a bit of glitter and done like a smoked out pink under eye. So I just want to try something a bit different. It's sort of inspired by Jamie Genevieve and Holly Boone on YouTube. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and leave me a comment telling me what you think about this makeup and what you want to see next from me. And if you want to see how to get this half cut crease makeup look, then just keep watching. Starting off with a Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie on an E40 from Sigma, and just blending that all over the eye as a transition shade, just like I did in the last video. I always do this when I'm doing like a warm smoky eye because I like the way that it blends out the warmer colours. Now I'm taking Burnt Orange from Anastasia Beverly Hills and just putting that basically in the same place with Morphe M441. Just to make it a bit warmer and make it easier to blend out those other colours. Then I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek Sidekick, which is one of our new colours, and I'm going to put that on with the same brush and just sort of focus it more on the outside, and on the inner corner I'm going to bring it up a lot higher into the eyebrow because I am doing like the half cut crease. I want it to still be blended on the inner corner and still be able to see those colours. So then I'm going to go in with Cabin Fever, which is another one of Makeup Geek's new shades. And I'm going to put that on with a 217 from MAC and focus it mainly on the outside, but then also bring it in that inner corner up at the eyebrow. And I'm flicking it out on the outside corner there just to make it more of an almond shape. So now for the cut crease, I'm just taking Soft Ochre from MAC and an angled brush. And I'm just using the same technique that I used in my cut crease video. I'll link that down below. But sort of going above my natural crease because I have hooded eyes, like I've said 1,000 times. So I'm just sort of carving out half my eye, carving out that cut crease shape, and then bringing the Soft Ochre down onto my eyelid just across to halfway. Then I'm going to go over and pack Mylar from MAC on top, which is just a white eyeshadow. You can take any white eyeshadow that you have. But then I wanted to make it a bit sparkly, so I went in with Makeup Geek's Starry Eyed, which is one of the foiled eyeshadows. I packed that on with a shader brush from Real Techniques and just sort of swiped it across the eyelid because I didn't want it to be too intense. And then I went over the edges with a Zoeva 224, which is the petite crease brush, I think. Like, it's a really tiny brush, so it's really good for like detailed eye work. And I just picked up a wee bit of the Cabin Fever colour and put it right above that cut crease to make it stand out a bit more. Then I went in with Alabama and Whiskers from the Violet Voss and Laura Lee palette. You can really use any darker brown you've got, but these are the ones that I had to hand. So I just blended that on the outer corners with a 217 from MAC, and also used that brush once there was hardly any product on it to blend in that soft ochre colour on the eyelid because it was like, I didn't want it to be a harsh line. But I found after blending them so much that the cut crease sort of blended away, so I went over again with some more soft ochre and just really cut that out. And to define it even more, of course, I had to use glitter. Can't stop myself. So this is just the Midnight Cowboy glitter from Oliver and Decay. I find it the easiest to use because it's like not loose. It doesn't get everywhere. And I used Cocoa Lashes in the style Queen Bee, and then started on the under eyes. So I'm just going back in with that colour Sidekick. I'm just using that sort of a transition shade underneath so it wasn't too harsh. And also I'm going in with pinks, so I wanted to make sure there was something I could blend it into. This is Cupcake from Makeup Geek. It's like a dusty pink colour. So I went in with that first on an Anastasia brush, just a fluffy end. I just put that down first because I wanted something to blend into. Then I'm going in with Love Letter from Anastasia Beverly Hills on a wee shader brush, and just really making sure to pack that colour on. I wanted it to be really pink and really bold underneath there. So then I went on top with Venetian Red, which is more of like a reddy pink, with that 224 from Zoeva and some really sexy faces, and just really made sure to pack that on and make it as bold as I possibly could. And then I ran some of it in the crease and just above that cut crease just to sort of tie the pink in with the whole look. So I went underneath on my bottom eyelashes with Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced so that we were nice and chunky and bold to make that lower lash line stand out. So I used Stripped Down Liner from MAC just for my lips, and then I went over with a bit of Stone, which is like the more grey colour, just to make them stand out a bit more. And I filled my lips in with Maybelline Tantalising Taupe, and I really like this colour. I forgot how good it was, but it's a really good cheap nude lipstick. It looks so good on. So this is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe before you leave if you want to see more from me. But until my next video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.